Welcome, my little Willows. I hope you're ready for some great tips on how to be Willow strong. I usually warm up quite well. You're gonna see my warm up, my full warm up, in order to be able to pick up some heavy weight on the barbell. I'm gonna do what I call it I don't call it, everybody calls it a post-activation potentiation, where I can fit in super strong and explosive kicks right after heavy lifting. So that's the best way for you to mix martial arts, especially power strikes, in this case kicks, with some bodybuilding, heavy lifting, strength and conditioning, whatever you want to call it. So 50 more jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably it, right? Yeah, I think so. So today I have an audience here. Say hello. This is Gonzalo, my 7-month-old baby, and he's gonna watch his daddy work out because I want the brainwash to start occurring right now. Right? Fist bump? No. It's kind of rude. So let's begin. So one of my openers is gonna be up, down dog like this. 1. I'm gonna do 8 of these. And then the groiners. 1, 2. See, the baby likes it. Trying to keep that back leg extended all the way through because I want the hip flexors to be really loose. Opening up, but now I want my knees to start feeling the burn. She likes it. So from here, with the treadmill still off, I'm just gonna walk backwards, making sure that my knee goes past my toes. Try to be a little bit fast to go against that resistance from the turned off treadmill. This really gives you a burn in the quads, and the knee joint's gonna start to feel really good because I'm gonna do some heavy front squatting. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting to burn here. One of the things I like to do as well is work on the external rotation, because I'm going to do front squats. And it's that front rack position in which you put yourself in, which you place the barbell on your shoulders. You have to have your elbows right in front of the barbell. So you got to have a pretty good external rotation going on in the shoulders. So what I do is I do some turnovers. I do some turnovers with a PVC pipe. I try to keep the arms extended. If I have to do this, it's probably because my hands are too narrow. I want to keep them really opened up. And I do it until I get a little bit of a burn in my shoulders. And now from here, up. So keeping that external rotation and pressing up. I'm gonna feel traps in the neck as well. And loosen up. And now I'm gonna go for the groiner 2.0, in which I'm gonna open up my groin, not only my hip flexors. So I'm gonna do exactly the same as before. So from here, 1, 2, but then I'm gonna place my hand on the floor, and I'm gonna turn the back foot to the inside, and the left arm goes up. Now on the other side, so left, left, down, right turn, right. So I want to keep this nice 90-degree position in my front leg. Other side, 1, 2, place, switch, 4. 1, 2, place, switch, 4. This is an amazing opener drill that you can try even if you're working out at home, doing a couple of squats, a couple of kicks, whatever. It always works. And now for the full flexion of the knees. Just like karate class. Now let's do some squats like this. Do maybe about 5. Slow going down. Making sure that the knees don't go inward. And a little bit explosive on the way up. Squeezing those glutes. Yes. A little bit more of shoulder mobility work like this. Like using nunchucks. Yes. Making sure I'm either loose and activated in the muscles whenever I start lifting that barbell. And once again, 10 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And no more of that PVC. Now I'm going to start activating my core. And I'm going to start activating it by using rotational movements without rotating my core. So what I mean by this is, let's do this with the hands, and I'm going to do full turns, and my torso is not going to turn to either one of the sides. So I'm just going to do this. 1, 2, 3. And the torso or the core will always tighten up at the right spot, which is right at the get-go, right at the beginning, like here, to make sure I'm starting to get it really tight for the front squat. So I'm gonna do 8 to one side, 8 to the other. 5, 7, 8. And to the other side. See how I don't pivot my feet? They keep flat. And to the other side. Here, a little bit of a plank. But inward, not this, inward. I'm gonna just lift on one side, lift on the other, and get a little bit of a squeeze at the glutes as well. 4 more. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Since I'm activating, I always want to make sure that I'm squeezing more than I need to. I'm exaggerating the squeeze of the core. Now, one of my favorite drills, whenever I want to do some sort of kicking, I will have to loosen up my hip flexors a little bit more and my groin. So I'm gonna do a split squat. We're gonna do a heavy split squat later on, but now I just want to do a sliding split squat, because this way it's like I'm wiping the floor, and that strength that I'm printing on the floor will actually make me looser, because in my amplitude of motion, I'm also working on my strength. So I'm gonna just do 3 reps on this side. 1. I really feel my adductors as well. 2. 3. Now on the other side, same thing. 1, 2. This really gets my hips loose. And now, with a little help from Bob, I'm gonna do the same thing with Cossack squats, which is this. 1, 2. I don't want to use my full strength just yet. That's why I'm grabbing Bob. Oh my God! And once more. It's gonna look really good. Oh yes, Bob. Oh my God. 1. Oh, 2. You're so hard, Bob. 3. Yes, and I'm done. Right on to, since I'm loose, my first prep set, only with a barbell, of front squat. Woo. So here, it's resting nice and tight on my shoulders, and I'm just gonna do 5 reps with my abs squeezed. So 1, 2, 3. And now the same thing as before with a plate. Here. 1. Just 6 on each side. I like this. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start ramping up the weight here, and I'm gonna get ready to use the landmine for the rotations. So what I'm gonna do is the first tricep, let's call it a tricep, will be 2 front squats, very explosive, 6 reps to each side of strong and explosive rotations on the landmine, and then 5 kicks on the right, 5 kicks on the left. I'm gonna do roundhouse kicks on the bag, okay? So let's start to rep this up. See, this is the future right here. Listen, this is Lauren Avedon. This is the king of the kickboxers. 1980 something 7 with Billy Blanks, Keith Hirabayashi Cook. Yes. No, this you can't see. These are bars from Thailand. You can't see this, right? Like ping pong shows. No, you can't see this. It's too early, but you can see guys killing each other. 10 pounder. Starting to feel good. 3 on each side still. I'm gonna wrap it up when it's the working sets, which is, this is not still. I'm gonna do 5 on each side. Oh! 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 See, these work very well when combined together, because you do have a lot of core and leg drive for the front squats. I made them heavy, but not so heavy that I'm gonna be slow going up. Same thing with the landmine. Actually, the landmine is even lighter. It's only 12 pounds, because I wanna be really fast doing the explosive swiveling. I don't wanna be slow. I don't wanna be like, I want my body to know what speed feels like with a maximum amount of weight that I can still be fast with. And then the 5 kicks, you know, it's just a way of you incrementing, getting a little bit more volume, more repetitions in. Because when you're in martial arts class, I doubt that you will have this kind of power after so many rounds, after doing, you know, if somebody says, okay, kick the bag for 3 minutes, you're not gonna kick like this. You're gonna kick like with 50% intensity so that you can keep going on through the 3 minutes. So I enjoy these short but intense rounds of work. And now my rest will be anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes because I really want to recover. Because this is explosive. This is strength. This is not endurance or stamina, okay? Whew. Okay, so now young grasshoppers, young willows, little willows, very, very little willows. Now we're gonna do an opener with the exercise that we did earlier, split squat. I usually do 2 to 3 sets as well. I'm gonna load it up and I'm just gonna do 3 to 4 reps. Let's see how I feel. 3 to 4 reps on each leg, because it's really a mobility drill with some strength incorporated in. And right after, since I opened up my hip flexor so well, I'm gonna do 3 wheel kicks on the bob. I'll start with the first set. I'm not gonna use a lot of weight. 25 pounds on each side will be more than enough and probably too much. Nah, not too much. So keep in mind, this is not a lunge. This is like a knees over toes guy Van Patrick does. So the knee will go past the toes all the way down and then come back. So I'm really opening up my hip flexors. 2. I'm gonna do 1 more. 3. Oh. Shake it up. Now, on the other side. 1. 2. And 1 more. Oh, 3. Now I'm gonna place it down. And I'm gonna do 3 wheel kicks. Ooh, nice slap. Woo. Bob gave me the flu. So now, I usually put some sort of conditioning in the end. So today I'm gonna do some torso exercises. Very simple, keep it military. So I'm gonna do a ladder from 1 to 10 of pull-ups, strict pull-ups and push-ups, all the way from 1 to 10, like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, until 10. And if I manage, I'm gonna go all the way down as well. But I'm gonna put a running clock of 8 minutes to see where I can go in 8 minutes. So I'm probably not gonna finish because the whole repetitions would be 100 of pull-ups and 100 of push-ups. Yeah, he's already complaining because he knows what I'm about to go through. So I'm gonna put the countdown, 9 seconds, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's see where I go in 8 minutes. See, I can't really be fast, otherwise I'm gonna spend myself. And I can always divide the reps in any given round. For example, when I'm at 8, I can do 4-4 or 4-3, whatever. On to 6. 90 seconds have passed. Some chalk. On to 6. Trick is how you manage the reps and not how far you go in 1 minute, right? Two minutes to go. 1, 2. Oh, it's getting the best of me. One round of 10-10 is gonna be 55 each. At least that. I wanna be able to manage. 4. 1.5 to go. 5. 6. 3 to go. I got 25 seconds. I'm gonna start the 9th again. Three, 2, 1, and stop. So this is a good way for you to spend yourself whenever you don't have a lot of time. I mean, this last circuit, of course. So we managed to do the whole workout, and the movie's not over yet, which is good. So it was like, we cut this short for you guys, obviously, but it was maybe 55 to 60 minutes workout. And now I got a huge pump. Huge pump. Say goodbye and tell them to like, share, subscribe, and keep watching King of the Kickboxer with my good buddies, Lauren Avedon, Keith Cook, and Billy Blanks. See you soon, guys. Woo!